Welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about how strong is Kagami Uchiha, or was Kagami Uchiha, as he is now dead. Now, a little background information of Kagami Uchiha. He is a student slash squad member of Tobirama. He's part of the squad of Hiruzen and Danzo, of course. Now, we have to point out that Kagami Uchiha does have massive respect in the Konoha village, as Tobirama recognizes his strength to let him in his squad, teach him, and to gain his strength, while also being an ancestor to Shisui Uchiha. Rather their father and son, or grandfather and grandson, remains to be seen, as the second and third Hokage kind of do overlap, so it makes sense for Kagami to be a grandfather to Shisui. Now, not much is known about this character, as since Tobirama recognized his strength, he did not put him in charge of the village, as he saw Hiruzen and Danzo as the two strongest ones in his squad that can really handle the village. Rather, that Uchiha bias is really up to you, honestly. But rather that's Uchiha bias or strength-wise, I think he would recognize Kagami's strength enough to give him the Hokage title, but since he wasn't as talented or as powerful as Hiruzen or Danzo, he refrained from that. So that just speaks to his strength. That just speaks to how strong he was. So you could already say that he was weaker than Danzo, and Danzo and Hiruzen by far. Not, it was probably close when they was younger, but by far now. Also, we have to say Kagami Uchiha. We don't really know much of his abilities, but since his grandson Shisui drew a lot of comparisons to Kagami Uchiha, we can infer that Kagami was extremely fast, much proficient use in his genjutsu, while maybe having the access to Kono Matsukami, one of Shisui's abilities, while also accessing the base Mangekyo Sharingan, meaning that he at least has the half-body Susanoo. Now, we don't know if he ever has EMS, if he ever has an evolved version of that. We just don't know. But if said he had DMS, he would have full Susanoo, making him extremely powerful, even on the level as a Hokage, or slightly below Hokage. Of course, we just don't know. Since I'm inferring off of Shisui's abilities, Shisui had the base Mangekyo Sharingan. So Kagami most likely has the base Mangekyo Sharingan. With his reputation, and with his, strength level, as he was taking on much more dangerous missions with Tobirama, Danzo, and Hiruzen, he was much trusted and probably could take, he was supremely as an S-class ninja by far, extremely powerful. So if you want to say that he is weaker than Danzo and Hiruzen, for sure. Of course, Kagami is never seen in the anime. Not in the anime, sorry. Never seen while he is old as Danzo and Hiruzen is, as he probably wouldn't be one of the elders that passed, that probably died in the fourth, rather in the Nine Tails attack, or in the Uchiha massacre. Though granted, I don't think Hiruzen or Danzo would have let their friend be killed in that attack. No matter how bad Danzo is in the protection of the leaf, he's, Kagami was his friend, and Tobirama even recognized the strength of Kagami. So there's all that. Unless you think Obito or Tobi at the time is as strong as Kagami was. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. We just don't know. Also, the most we see is him being mentioned in the manga, maybe a couple of manga panels of him, and of course anime, but you can say rather that's filler or canon. It's kind of up to you. There's no feats about him. We know that he was very impressive in the war, the Second Great Ninja War, and in the Third Great Ninja War. But since there's no feats about him, no one talks about him, he's just revered in the Konoha village. Hopefully we get more insight. We probably won't. And in the near future, of course, if Kishimoto decides to do another one-shot manga, I hope we pick correctly, as in Kagami or Fugaku, someone who really needs the story, as I would love to see their abilities. Now, like and subscribe. Of course, I wish I could make this video a little bit longer, as I've been coming up with longer videos. I hope y'all enjoy them. But yeah, like and subscribe. And precisely, Kagami is right under Danzo and Hiruzen in strength. at least in their prime, which is not a small feat by any means. So he's insanely strong, just under Danzo and Hiruzen, as pointed out by Tobirama making Hiruzen Hokage, as he also thought Danzo was also a valuable candidate, but not Kagami. So like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.